Thank you so much for following these heavenly goddesses. Have fun.
Hello, hi everyone. Can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying not to be too loud because your girl don't want to spook you guys. Um, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. And her guys, weep, 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 weep. So much for the follow. Hi guys, hi David Memer, hi Sarah Sprite, Sarah Sprite. Also for the lovely second, Graham Cranker, Graham Cracker, um, hopefully I'm not speaking too loud. I'm trying to focus on soft spoken. Oh no. Oh. Okay, here, let me do. Guys, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the lovely subscription. Yeah. Also, thank you for the headpad. Let me do something. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Sorry, I turned it off. Don't worry. I just turned it off right now. Okay. There you go. Thank you so much for the headpad, darling. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. For today's lovely stream, I was thinking of doing some soft spoken reading of a book that I got from Barnes and Nobles, because when your girl goes to Barnes and Nobles, your girl gets fucking addicted. So I haven't read this book because I thought I was gonna read it, but I never fucking did. So I will now. Hopefully, I can make this a series. We'll see if you guys like it. I am doing well. Thank you so much. My back is becoming more hurtful. Hurtful. What the fuck? More pain. Don't worry though. Um, I am taking medication and some icy hot, so do not worry. The book. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Also, hi Spencer. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for the biddies, Gia. You're such a sweetheart. Mwah. So the book it's two books in one because your girl likes to get that cheap deal. It's a Fear Street super thriller secrets. 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 The first book is called The Lost Girl, and the second book is called Can You Keep a Secret? Secret, secret, secret. And it's by R.L. Stein. Yes, yes, it is. It is the one and only. Okay. I would love to actually. Let's see. I could go here. Yes, Goosebumps, but he made multiple others, not just Goosebumps. Soul Reaper, also hi, welcome. Alright. I saw what I'm going to read is. God, I'm such a good ASMRist. So, Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Midoriya. Hi. It's good to see you. There was an awesome boom in the 90s and 2000s in terms of young adult horror. I totally agree with that, Coyote. I wrote him a fan letter as a kid. He wrote you back? Oh my god, that's so cool. What did they say? Do you remember what he said? Also, thank you so much, Midoriya, for the lovely headpad. Thank you, thank you. So the book I'm going to read is called Can You Keep a Secret? But before I do, I would like to just say thank you for joining my day 3 of the lovely Sabathon. Woo, Sabathon. I do want to say, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. It is a Wednesday. You know what that means. Hump day. Hump, hump, hump day. He sent me a free book and was saying thanks for enjoying all his scares to share. Oh, that's so sweet. Do you know what book he gave you? Oh, damn. Get it, R.L. Stein. That's so sweet of him to do. I thought he was gonna give you like a free bookmark. I thought he was gonna give you that, but you know what? A free book. A whole ass purchase, you know? That's so nice of him to do. Oh my god. But yeah, so grab your lovely favorite snack, grab your favorite blanket as well, lay down, relax, and join me as I read you a lovely bedtime story. You can obviously, chit chat, whatever you like. We're gonna have a very cozy stream. It was one of the dummy. Oh, Slappy! I think Artemis is actually afraid of Slappy, if I'm not mistaken. Hi, Golden. You're the enchanting one. You're so kind. Mwah! Thank you. I remember reading Slappy, or not reading it. I read like a couple of Goosebumps books, honestly, but I've never read the whole series. I've watched the show, like Goosebumps the show, which by the way, I didn't realize was a Canada type of like film, which was iconic. I love it. And I guess the most scariest one for me was My Invisible Friend. I think that was it because I mean, if it's spoilers, do forgive me. But the reason why I was so scared of that particular episode was because in the end of the episode you see like the invisible person like reappear, and his friend, I'm saying like with bunny ears, right? His friend turns around, his parents also come in, they turn around, and they have faces in the back of their head. That freaked me out. It still freaks me out. I did not like that. Apolla was like, what the fuck? No thank you. Sappy is voiced by Mark Hamill, right? The voice of Joker? Really? I honestly I wouldn't know, but that's iconic. That's so cool. Yeah, Apollo was traumatized. I don't know if it fucking freaked me out, bro. Like I don't know how people enjoyed that, but I was like, what the heck? Oh, thank you, Flower Man. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it, appreciate the flowers because you're a flower too. Mwah. Thank you. Oh, you're so cute, Flower Man. I'm glad that you're here with us tonight. I'll try not to scare you. Thank you so much for the hat pack, Golden. I appreciate it. Okay. But yeah, so the book I'm going to read is Can You Keep a Secret? Hi, Rampage. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Alright, so I'm gonna see how long I can stream for because I don't work tomorrow, so I am okay with that. Mostly my endurance. Alright. I'm so glad to hear that, Rampage. Alright. So get cozy, everyone. Apolla is, if you guys want to chat, of course you can definitely do that. If you have any questions, you guys can obviously do whatever you like. Oh my god, Clotho, how you been? Oh my god, shout out to the Prince of Darkness, OG Sama. Am I saying it right? He's my OG Sama. Clotho's OG Sama. Yes, yes. That's right. Your girl's bilingual. I'm just kidding. I should keep the gifts at 2 minutes. No, you know what? It's totally fine. Whatever you guys would like to do, no worries. But thank you, Golden. I appreciate that nonetheless. Katholfo. Hopefully I'm saying your lovely name right. Thank you so much for stopping by. You're so sweet. Oh my god. Alright. But yes, so just sit back, relax. Hopefully I don't read too loud. Oh my god, it's Eos. Oh my god, it's Eos. Oh my god, it's my girl. It's my homie. My homie. Oh my god, everyone's coming through. Slurpy slurp. If you guys don't know also, Eos is a lovely snake ellipsis VTuber. She will eat the sun. I'm the sun. So guys, you have to worship her or else she will literally eat me because I don't want to be eaten. So worship her, please. Please, please. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone's coming apparently. Clotho, honestly, my prince, my dark prince, I'm very honored that you want to spend your lovely time. Oh my god, Golden, thank you so much for the lovely gifted stuff to Eos. Eos, I hope you enjoy your subscription. You don't, but Daria, no, don't eat me. My sound is broken. Oh no. So I'm listening to your ASMR on mobile. Oh, I'm so sorry, Eos. Oh no, that sucks. I hope it gets fixed. So sorry to hear that. Oh my god, Eos. Oh my god, she's visiting my crusty ass. when you guys are just so sweet to me. Oh my god, I love you, chat. Mwah, mwah, mwah. But yes, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're gonna read some R.L. Stein. But yeah. Thank you, Golden. You're too kind. Oh my god. No, I'm not delectable. Listen, I'm spicy as fuck. Even though I don't eat spicy food, somehow people think I'm very spicy. Do I look delicious? I don't think I look delicious. Chat, tell her I'm not delicious. Tell her I send this exactly. I'm spicy. I'm too spicy. Too spicy. That's an aespa song. It's a K-pop song. If y'all know what that is, we are homies for life. Oh my god. Yeah, it checks out. I'm joking. Honestly, just because I'm the sun, like low-key people think I'm like spicy. I don't eat spicy food, which is hilarious to me. I know. Gourmet delicious. You know what, Coyote, you're not helping with this situation, and I kind of figured no one was gonna be on my side, so I was like, it's like whatever, I guess. Fuck Apolla, but not in a good way. All right. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. 1. Chapter numero uno. In my dream, I'm running through mud. My pale nightgown flapping. I can hear the splat, splat, splat of my bare feet as they slap the soft, wet ground. Oh my god, thank you, my dark prince. Can I call you my dark prince? I hope that's okay with you. You're too kind. I run through puddles of cold water, and I can feel the cold, even though I'm completely aware that I'm dreaming. Oh my god, hi, dark prince. Thank you. I know that the whispers I hear are the leaves on the trees shivering in a stiff, warm wind. I feel the wind on my face, and I hear the whispers all around behind the splat, 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 splat of my bare feet, kicking up the mud, sending it splashing like waves on both sides of me. I see the crescent moon. Oh my god, Artemis is in here. Oh my god. Artemis is in this book, you guys. The moon seems so close in my dream, as if I could reach up and squeeze my hand around it. But I can't slow down to grab the moon. I'm being chased, and I know if I turn around, I'll see it. You guys are too kind. Stop. And even though I know that I can't keep from turning back in my dreams, I'm never in control. I can't do what I like to do. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Hey, Apolla. Hi, Rex. It's good to see you. I hope you enjoy your lovely night tonight with me. Thank you so much for coming. Bill, hi. Thank you for the lovely hype. Now every time I think about the moon, I think of fly me to the moon. But like, you know, that song. 5 a.m. Why are you not asleep, Rex? That's concerning. Alright. I'm running barefoot. And okay, we all know that this person's running barefoot, so I'm just gonna skip that. I'm scared. I know that I'm scared and that I have a good reason. Oh, Rex, I'm so sorry. Hopefully me reading a book can help you relax. Or if you can't sleep, then that's totally fine too. Because when I turn around, when I take a quick shuddering glance behind me, the wolf is there. The wolf. The wolf. The wolf. The wolf. The black wolf of my dreams. Oh, Rex, no, please go to sleep. It's totally fine. It grunts and snarls as it trots silently behind me. It lowers its head as if preparing to attack. The black fur on its back bristles, and once again, I see its eyes, blue like mine. The black wolf has my eyes. I have black fur and blue eyes, and I'm dreaming about a wolf with black I don't know if this book is supposed to be repetitive, but it's very repetitive, but okay. As I tell myself in my dream that I'm not crazy, people have nightmares. People have the same dream over and over again. Aw, Artemis misses you too. But most people don't dream of animals with their eyes. And why does it make me so frightened? I'm asleep, but I can feel the butterfly flitting off my heartbeats. I gaze at the wolf. Our blue eyes meet and lock on one another. Its long snout quivers. Thick white drool oozes from the sides of its mouth. The black wolf bares its teeth and utters a low, menacing growl. I cannot growl, so just use your imagination. Golden? I guess you could say that. I have to go have a wonderful stream. Al, I love you. Say hello to you all. Good night, Rex. Sweet dreams. Thank you for stopping by. I want to look away, but the eyes hold me, paralyze me, and suddenly, I am the wolf. Oh! I'm joking. Oh! Oh! I am the black wolf. Didn't see that coming, did you, chat? In my dream, I became the wolf, staring, my eyes locked on the other wolf. We attack, we wrestle, we snarl, and rage and spit and rule. Basically a lot, okay. We bite and claw and bump heads and tear at each other. I am fierce. I am exploding with anger. Exploding. I wake up screaming. I try to leap out of bed, tangled in the bedsheet, I tumbled to the floor, land with a soft thud on my side. I'm panting, my heart skipping up and down in my chest. I blink several times, blinking that dream away, forcing away the lingering pictures, the face of the wolf, the anger, the blue eyes. I'm in my room. Silvery moonlight floods through the open window. Hey, I mutter, still shaking away the frightening images. Hey, another nightmare. A nightmare. That's all. A voice from across the bedroom startles me. What's wrong? My sister Sophie sits up. Sophie and I share the room. Sophie's eyes catch the moonlight from the window. She has blue eyes too. Kinda, okay? Another nightmare, I tell her, still shaky. You had a wolf dream again? She crosses the room to me and places a warm hand on my shoulder. I nod. Yes, again. Are they twins? What's happening? Oh my god, is this about me and Artemis? I'm just joking. She gazes over my shoulder and her eyes go wide. Her mouth drops open. She steps past me and leans over my bed. Emmy, why are your sheets all torn and shredded? Oh my god, guys. Why is it? What is it? What is it? I'm too spicy. Too spicy. Hi, cute cat. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you so much for coming. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Número 2. Dos. How are you doing, cute cat? It's good to see you. I felt a shudder run down my body. I turned and stared at the ripped up sheets. Sophie clicked on the bedside table lamp, and we both stared in silence. My brain whirled. I struggled to explain it. I felt as if I were still in the dream. I kept trying to wake up, to pull myself out of it. Sophie hugged me. Her short black hair was damp, matted to her forehead. She's 15, 2 years younger than me, but we look like twins. Did I not call it? I fucking knew it. Oh, I'm so glad that you're doing fine. I'm doing okay as well. Thank you for asking. The same high cheekbones, pale skin, and blue eyes. That's why she cut her hair so short and severe, shaved on one side, because mine flows down past my shoulders. She just got so tired of people calling her by my name, Emmy. These awful dreams, she started, letting me go and taking a seat back, her face filled with concern. But my eyes were on the window. Sophie, wasn't that window closed when we went to sleep? Ooh, girl, what's happening? She turned. I don't know. I guess so. I don't really remember. I gazed at the window, at the silver crescent moon, high in the sky. Thank you so much for the hat pack, Golden. Thank you. A gust of cold wind ruffled my hair, and I shivered again. It took a long time to get back to sleep, and Mom woke me up too early in the next morning. My mom woke up too early next morning, clanking around in the kitchen. Why couldn't she wait to unload the dishwasher? Did it really have to be done at 7 on a Saturday morning? Well, maybe because, it's the weekend. People do a lot of things in the weekend. I get that. I pulled on my faded jeans I'd worn the day before. Thank you so much for the hat pad, Rampage. Thank you. I pulled on my faded jeans I worn the day before and the t-shirt that didn't look too wrinkled and hurried to the kitchen. Mom leaned over the white formica counter in her bathrobe, hair unbrushed, having her breakfast cigarette. Thank you for the boop. Aw, cute cat, you're so cute. That's kind of very her breakfast cigarette. She has one cigarette first thing in the morning and one after dinner, two a day. She tells everyone she doesn't smoke. Dad says she could drink an extra cup of coffee in the morning and she wouldn't need the cigarette. He's the particular one in the family. I guess that's why no one ever listens to him. Aw, so cute. Actually, Sophie is a lot like Dad. They're both soft spoken and quiet and would rather sit in a corner and read a book than go out. And Sophie is just like that. Mom and I are the social ones. I always wonder if most families are divided into two camps. I don't know if I'm pretty sure there might be new new community, new lovely constellations in chat. Hold on, chat, one moment. Okay, sorry. I don't know why, but there's a lot of sirens right now. Just a side note, them mentioning, oh, is there like two side camps? There is. When Mama Eclipse, our actual mom, came on stream, she actually said that I'm more like her, which is very true, and Artemis is like her dad, which is also very true. Thank you, Kika. I appreciate that. Let's see. Mom, I had the wolf dream again, I said. I cleared my throat. My voice was still clogged with sleep. Mom stubbed out the cigarette. Thank you so much for the hug, Golden. She blew a strand of hair off her forehead. Mom has strawberry blonde hair. Has straw blonde hair and brown eyes. She doesn't look at all like Sophie and me. She shook her head. Ever since you were 5, she started. She sighed. Ever since you were 5 and that dog bit you, that's when the dreams started. I know, I said. Tell me something I don't know. Mom stood up straight. You don't have to be too sharp with me. I only meant we keep having the same conversation, I said, trying to not be so shrill. How come I don't remember being bit by a dog? Kirby! Oh my god, hi! It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming through. We are just reading a lovely book today. So I hope you enjoy your lovely time. Mom fiddled with the belt on her black and white checkered robe. You were so young, Emmy. How much do you remember from when you were 5? I remember some things, I said. I remember some things that happened in kindergarten, but a dog bite? Mom, you think I remember something as terrifying as that? Oh, thank you. You blocked it from your memory, dear, she said, finally raising her eyes to mine. We talked about this. Such a painful thing. People block memories like that. They don't want to think about them. But, Mom, don't you remember anything? She asked. We were overseas, visiting your great aunt Marta in that little farm village outside Porrick. I wasn't there at the time. But Marta saw it happen. That dog came leaping out from the trees and attacked you, and Sophie stumbled noisily into the room, coughing and clearing her throat, her bare feet clumping on the yellow tiles. She twitched her nose and sniffed a few times. I think I have a cold. That's so cute. It's your allergies, I said. You get your spring allergies every year and you always forget. She coughed again. How come you don't have spring allergies? It's not like we're twins, I said. I don't have to have everything you have. Duh. Mom poured a cup of coffee from the coffee maker. So, Sophie, you were there with Aunt Marta that day, she said. Do you remember when the dog came out of the forest and bit Emmy? Golden, stop. Honestly, you guys are really making me blush. Stop. Sophie rolled her eyes. Are we having this talk again? Mom, I was only 3. How am I supposed to remember anything? I didn't want to continue this discussion, but I felt so frustrated. I had a strong feeling that Mom wasn't telling me the whole truth. I'm pretty sure it's a werewolf, but that's just me. That's my opinion on it. Where's the scar? I demanded. I lifted my right leg and pulled up the jeans by the cuff. You said it bit my leg, but where's the scar? It healed, Mom said. She twirled the coffee mug in her hand. You were lucky. It healed pretty quickly. Too kind, too kind. Okay. I stared at her. The radio behind us at the table droned in the background. 2 voices discussing the news, I think. But Mom, I insisted, why couldn't I just let it go? I keep dreaming about wolves, not dogs. Looks cute today. Aw, cute cat. You're the cute one, not me. Oh my god, stop. She brushed her hair back with one hand. Dr. Goldman can explain it better than me, she said. Angel, hi. It's good to see you. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Please relax. Enjoy your lovely time. I don't know why you keep refusing to see him. Sometimes in our dreams, we make our fears even more horrifying than in real life. In your dreams, you turn. Oh, Golden, thank you so much for gifting us up to Angel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. However, in real life, in your dreams, you turn the dog into a wolf, but that doesn't mean. Shh. 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 I raised my hand to silence Mom. The voice on the radio had caught my attention. I moved closer so I could hear better. What's wrong? Mom asked. Shh. 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 I leaned forward, toward the little black table radio. The attack occurred last night in Shady Side Park behind the high school. A man was saying. Delmar Hawkins of North Hills reported the attack to police. Hawkins said that he was walking his dog along the path toward the river when a large black wolf jumped out from the trees and attacked the dog. Oh no, not the dog. Why are you going to be the dog? Police confirmed that the dog was killed in the most vicious manner. Police have begun a search of the park for the black wolf, and a helicopter unit has been sent for. Meanwhile, the voice continued, but the reporter's words were meaningless to me. Just a blur of sound. I suddenly felt cold all over, as if my blood had frozen inside me. My thoughts were crazy. I dreamt about that black wolf last night, and at the same time that I was dreaming, a real black wolf appeared in Shadyside Park. A real black wolf came out of the trees and killed a man's dog. Of course, that had nothing to do with me. Of course, it had nothing to be a totally weird coincidence. So why am I trembling so hard? Why did I feel so strange? Emmy, what's wrong? Sophie's voice broke into my thoughts. I didn't answer. I suddenly remembered my bed sheets, all shredded. I grabbed Mom's hand and tugged her away from the kitchen counter. Her hands were warm. Mine were ice cold. Thank you so much for the hat pack, Golden. Mwah. Mom, come with me, I said. I have to show you something. She tugged her hands free. Don't pull me. I'm coming. What's your problem, Emmy? I'll show you, I said, leading the way down the back hall. You have to see this, Mom. Okay, I'm coming. My dream last night. I was running in the woods, I said, suddenly breathless, barefoot, running in mud, and when I woke up, the sheets, they were torn, all shredded and wrecked. Mom didn't say anything. I heard Sophie sneezing back in the kitchen. I grabbed Mom's arm and pulled her to my bed. Look! We both stared at the tangle of sheets on my bed. My mouth dropped open. My breath caught in my throat. The sheets were perfectly okay. Wait, then why the fuck did Sophie lie? I'm so confused. What's happening? She's at work. That's what I'm thinking. Chapter 3. Sophie appeared in the bedroom doorway, a Kleenex waddled in one hand. This is getting too weird, she said. She crossed to my bed, grabbed the sheets, and tugged them, making them billow like sails. You should listen to me, Mom. You should listen to Mom, Emmy, and go see Dr. Goldman. I started to protest, but the words wouldn't come. Hi, Crazy Skeleton. I am reading Can You Keep a Secret? It's by R.L. Stein. R.L. Stein. And I started to protest, but the words wouldn't come. Am I seriously crazy? But, Sophie, I stammered, finally finding my voice. You saw the. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Tadell, thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your lovely stay. Okay. You saw the sheets ripped up when I woke you up. You saw it too. Huh? You didn't wake me up. She studied me, her expression sympathetic, caring. I could see she was worried about me. It must have been part of your dream, Em. I didn't see your sheets or anything. Again, I had that cold feeling. I followed them to the kitchen. Mom offered to make scrambled eggs, but I didn't feel hungry. I sat down at the table and filled a bowl with cornflakes, but I didn't reach for the milk. Okay. Let's change the subject. Oh, Angel, you're such a sweetheart. I'm so happy to always see you on my streams. You're such a gem to the world. Dad. Angel Tenchi. You're amazing. Keep being iconic. You're so beautiful. You think so, Midoriya? I mean, with the context clues of this book, perhaps? I'm pretty sure a werewolf partly bitter. That's my theory on it. But the mom probably doesn't know. Because it's a secret, so I'm assuming here that the main character wants to keep it a secret? Or it could be the sister. Maybe. Yes, he does make goosebumps. Let's change the subject, Mom said, forcing her for a smile. What are you doing today? I'm going to the library to work on my Asian Studies report, Sophie said. Sophie's second home is the library. She has a special place behind the stacks in the main reading room where she likes to sit on the floor and spread out all her papers and read and write. The librarians know her. She's like their pet. I can't understand why she likes to be alone so much of the time, but she does. I guess that's the biggest difference between us. I can't stand to be alone. I'm a social person. I like friends and boyfriends and hanging out with the crowds of people and partying and laughing and having fun. Sophie is prettier than me. I really think so, but she's never had a serious boyfriend. I can't talk to her about it. She just clams up when I mention it. And what are you doing today? Mom had turned to me. The radio voices droned on. Some kind of call-in show. Were they talking about the wolf attack? I didn't want to hear anymore. I clicked it off. Who listens to the radio nowadays? Anyway, no one. Only my dad. He always has to have a radio on. And he collects old radios, like from the 1940s and 50s. Weird looking, but he loves them. He loves fiddling with them, fixing them, polishing them, and getting them to work. Mom was waiting for me to answer her question. I have to bring Eddie his backpack, I told her. He left it at the gym yesterday. Mom frowned. She always frowns when I mention Eddie. Eddie started his new job this morning, I said, at the pet cemetery in Martinsville. What a horrible job, Mom said, making a face. Hey man, a job is a job, as long as it pays rent. Like, I get it. I know, it's yucky, I said. But he really needs the money, especially since his stepdad was suspended from the police force. Wow. Just put it out there, okay? He deserved to be suspended, Mom said, twirling her coffee mug again. He beat up that teenager for no reason. I groaned. Mom, you know that's not true. He thought the kid had a gun. He made a mistake. But I don't know why you get mixed up with Eddie and the Vex family. Mom interrupted. Danny Franklin is such a nice guy. Mom, give Emmy a break, Sophie chimed in. You know that Danny broke up with Emmy. Emmy didn't break up with him. Now he's going out with Callie Newman. Mom squinted at me. So you had no immediately start going out with his best friend? Damn, Mom, going out with the tea. I wasn't enjoying this conversation. I could feel the anger growing in my chest. I tried to hold back, but I couldn't. I exploded. "None of your business, Mom," I screamed. "Eddie can't help it if he isn't rich. You're a total snob." Oh my god, Buffy! Hi! It's good to see you, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. No worries. Thank you so much for asking. Of course, standing there, tugging at the sides of my hair, feeling my anger burn my chest, I had no way of knowing that in a few short hours, Eddie and I would be incredibly rich. Rich? Yo? What's the secret? How to be rich? Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Cuatro, cuatro, cuatro. Chapter 4. Hi, Frasier. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm not eating nothing. I was just drinking some water because your girl got a little parched. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Chapter 4. I tossed Eddie's backpack into the back seat and climbed into Mom's Corolla. Mom teaches English at the private boys' academy in Dover Falls, a few towns south of Shadyside. Her school let out in May, and Mom is taking the summer off and mostly staying at home, which means the car is basically mine. Of course, it was a hot, hazy day. It felt more like summer than spring, and the sky was eerie yellow above the mist that clung to the road. Still early on a Saturday morning, there wasn't much traffic after I got out of Shadyside. Martinsville is a small industrial town about 15 minutes away. I always picture blue and white uniforms whenever I think of the town. The Martinsville Blue Devils are our big rival in football and basketball. Eddie told me the pet cemetery was on the outskirts just past the old dairy, where the highway narrows. I found it easily. I followed a narrow dirt road along a brick wall up to the tail iron gates, where a stenciled sign read, "Pet Heaven, Pet Heaven, Pet Heaven." Pet Heaven, Pet Heaven. I know that's a cute name. I saw only one car parked in a small lot, a beat-up old Pontiac with the rear window cracked. I parked a few spaces away from it, posted up Eddie's backpack, and headed to the main gate. I saw Eddie through a tall metal fence that stretched on both sides of the gate. He was bent over the handle of a shovel, mopping his forehead with the sleeve of his shirt. He turned to the fence when he heard me calling to him. He brushed back his wavy brown hair. His face was red from work, I guessed. He didn't smile. Eddie almost never smiles. But he gave me a wave and motioned me to the gate. gate. Eddie has slight gray eyes that don't look real. People think he wears contacts, but he doesn't. People notice his eyes right away. He's lanky and tall, and his serious expression makes him look more like a man than a boy. He has a scar on his chin, look a little tough. But he's generally calm and has a soft voice and an easy manner. He's very confident. Little things don't bother him. I think that's why we're a good couple. Oh shit, you guys are together? Okay. Oh, that makes so much sense. Sometimes I can be like an emotional volcano, and he's always smooth and steady. When I'm feeling really troubled about something, he always knows how to calm me down. Huh. Here I'm talking like we're an old married couple. I should be talking about how I don't really know Eddie. I mean, we've been together for less than a month. Eddie was watching me, waiting for me to enter the pet cemetery. I grabbed the handle to the gate and stopped. I felt a sudden chill, a coldness in the air. I couldn't tell where it was coming from. My senses felt alert, a kind of warning. My skin bristled, as if all my nerves were standing on end. I let go of the gate handle and gazed around. You think so, Golden? I don't know. With R.L. Stein, it's kind of hard to say about that. Angel Tenji, you're so cute. I let go of the gate handle and gazed around. No one there. I couldn't see anything that would make me feel this frightened. But I felt it. I felt I was going in the grip of something very wrong. I suddenly realized I was holding my breath, holding it against a strong, putrid odor that seemed to be pouring through the entrance gate. What smells so awful here? You're in a pet cemetery. You're going to smell death. Emmy, what's up? Eddie's shout burst into my thoughts. I took a deep breath, pulled open the gate, and stepped inside. The backpack stuck on the iron frame, and I had to tug it free. The gate slammed behind me as I hurried over to Eddie. Death stinks. Eddie, there's something wrong here, I said, breathing breathlessly. I don't think you should work in this place. His strange gray eyes flashed. Hello to you too, he said softly. Don't you judge a man in his lovely job. Eddie gonna no, crazy skeleton. I don't think he's gonna die. Eddie gonna die. No, he's chill. He chill. He Gucci. I mean, chat, you're not wrong. Anything can happen. We're still in chapter 4, so like honestly, I won't be surprised. Luna, hi. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoy your lovely stay. Let my guys, Eddie's not gonna die. I don't think he's gonna die. Fucking an hour in. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh, thank you so much for the lovely message. Oswald, son. Hi, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Luna, Golden, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Mwah. I'm a nerd, but can I be your nerd? You're so sweet. Thank you, Golden. You're so sweet. I'm sorry. Hello, I said. But there's something evil here, Eddie. I can feel it. He shrugged his slender shoulders. It's a cemetery, Emmy. There's a lot of dead dogs and cats here. It's not supposed to be the Magic Kingdom. Honestly, facts. I, I, I know, I stammered. I was beginning to doubt my own strong feeling, but the cold lingered on the back of my neck, and the sickening smell had grown even stronger on this side of the fence. Thanks for bringing the backpack, Eddie said. You can drop it by that tree. He pointed. He turned and strode back to the rectangle of dirt between two low gravestones. Mac has me digging a grave. It's like 100 degrees. I'm totally drenched in sweat. Is that what smells so bad? I said, making a joke. Funny, he muttered. He dug the shovel blade into the dirt. Mac is your boss? I asked. He nodded. Yeah, and he owns the place. That's his office over there. He motioned with his head to a 2-story shingle building across the field. Mac lives above the office. Do you believe it? Well, what's wrong with that? Do you believe it? He lives in a pet cemetery. Weird, I said. Then I saw the large green trash bag under a tree. Eddie, I said, what's in that? Is it? Yeah, a dead dog, he said, killed last night. I blinked. Oh wow, last night? Eddie tossed a shovelful of dirt aside. The owner said it was attacked by a wolf. He turned to me. Do you believe that? A wolf in Shadyside Park? So close to your house? He kept his gaze on me. Hey, Emmy, what's wrong? You're shaking like a leaf. Dude, living in a cemetery, I understand why it sounds creepy, but low-key kind of cool because, like, you're kind of like watching death each and every day. Every morning, let's be honest. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Chibi Snow Kitsune. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy your lovely stay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now you're mine forever. Bonjour. Jamete. Wait, I don't know. That was good. I want to say sad. It really just depends how you view a cemetery. I want to say it's all sad. I think it's also kind of a beautiful thing. I know, weird to say. I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well, Chibi. Thank you so much for coming through. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. It would be interesting just eating lunch and watching a funeral progression happen. I mean, yeah, to each their own. Crazy skeleton. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that. You spit bags until it's a fucking day. Aw, Chibi, you're so cute. Chapter 5. Cinco, 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 cinco. Before I could answer, I heard a shout. Eddie and I both turned to the voice. I saw a big man in a baggy gray sweats trotting towards us. Hey, how's it going? He called. Eddie introduced him. Mac Stanton, the owner of the place. He was tall and wide, with a big pouch of a belly poking against his sweatshirt. He had a perfectly round face with a shaved head, a silver ring in his right ear, and a black neck tattoo I couldn't make out. Hey, Emmy, welcome to Pet Heaven. He had a hoarse voice, scratchy and kinda high. His smile revealed a gold tooth in front. He kind of looks shady. Like, very descriptive for sure. I'm putting this dude to work. He slapped Eddie on the shoulder. I'm almost finished with this one, Mac, Eddie said, mopping the sweat off his forehead again. Mac studied the hole. Rubbing his double chins with stubby fingers. I think a foot deeper, he said. He pressed a fist into his back and stretched. I'd help you out with this one, but I got a kink in my back. My friend taught me a bit of French to pick up girls. Unfortunately, I've forgotten it. That's so nice of your friend to do, to be honest. Interesting. I'm a woman, obviously, but like I hear a lot of girls like accents. Personally, for me, I don't get it. Omelette de fromage? What does that mean? Doesn't omelette mean like eggs? Like you're making an omelette? My dark prince. He winked at me. I don't want you to tell you how I got it. Oh, Luna, stop. You're the cutie patootie. No problem, Eddie said, shifting the shovel to his other hand. I'm just happy to have this job, Mac. You know my family needs the money right now. Oh, it's a cheese omelet? Oh my god, I want a cheese omelet. Could someone make me a cheese omelet? Mac nodded, rubbed his shaved head. I gotta get out of the sun, I stroked easily. He laughed at his own joke. Nice meeting you, Emmy, he said. He turned and started to trot back toward the office. Stop, Golden. Oh, you guys are the cutie patooties here. Karma, hi. Oh, thank you so much for coming through. How's my favorite little pet doing? Mwah. Oh, thank you. My lovely artist mama did a phenomenal job. You are a pet because I said so. He's kind of rough, but he's a nice guy, Eddie said. I watched Eddie dig the grave a foot deeper. It didn't take long. I stared at the bulging trash bag. I pictured a big wolf attacking the dog. The wolf was black, just my imagination. Again, dreams don't come true. Sensible me knew that, but... Eddie climbed out of the grave with a groan, wiping his sweaty hands on the legs of his jeans. He grabbed the trash bag. He started to slide it down into the grave. Whoa! He cried out the bag broke. The dead dog tumbled onto the ground at my feet. I let out a cry and stumbled back. The dog corpse was stiff and already smelled sour. A black lab, so messed up. I could barely recognize it as a dog. Its eyes had sunken deep into their sockets. The fur. The fur on its back. It's been clawed away. Patches of dried blood clung to the shreds. The skin underneath was red and raw, like a hunk of rotting meat. Yes, Karma? What is it, my darling? Oh. A moan escaped my throat. I couldn't help it. I couldn't take my eyes off the disgusting thing. But I couldn't stand it. My stomach lurched hard, and I started to gag. Are you okay? I heard Eddie call to me, but he suddenly seemed far away. Are you okay? No, I wasn't okay. I forced my lunch down, swallowing hard, and holding my hands over my mouth. I spun around and ran. You know what? That's an honest reaction. I get it. If I saw a dead body, I get it. What? Seriously? You're joking. Really? Oh my god, that's That's so cool. That is so awesome. I want to dance with Aki. That's so cool. Oh, I wish I could cosplay as Aki. I would love to dress as my husband though. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Nico. Nick from Poland. Hi. It's good to meet you. My name is Apolla. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm a sun goddess, a duo vtuber. Unfortunately, my twin sister is not here today, but do not worry. Hopefully, you'll meet her soon. Oh my god, I love the twerking bear. Oh, it's good to see you, Chibi. Thank you so much for coming through. I hope you have a beautiful day. I appreciate it. Oh my god, look at the wiener. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's so cute. Thank you so much for the hat pat, Chibi. Um, I don't know, karma. Can I say? That's an interesting way to say it. But thank you so much for the hat pat, by the way. Chapter 6. Chapter 6. Chapter 6. Chapter 6. 6, 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, 6, 6. 6, 6, 6, 6. I wrapped my arm around a slender tree trunk. Thank you so much for the hug. Panting, swallowing frantically. I forced myself not to vomit. The putrid smell lingered in my nose, and I couldn't blink away the sight of that pink, furless body covered in scratches and streaks of dried blood. My whole body trembled. Thank you so much for the hug, Angel. The waves of nausea wouldn't quit. I pressed myself against the tree trunk, holding on tightly as if hanging on for dear life. The dog was skinned alive. And much as I tried to force it from my mind, my dream of last night once again in my mind. And I saw the black wolf with its terrifying blue eyes. Saw it paw the muddy ground, snarling and drooling, baring its teeth. Saw it leap to the attack with a shrill cry from deep in its animal throat, clawing and biting ferociously. Just a dream. But I was a wolf in the dream. I was the blue-eyed wolf with the raven black hair. I was the one on the attack. I know, that is very horrific. I'm not gonna lie. Giving me chupacabra vibes. Crazy skeleton. Not to be blaming you on, but Eddie 100% did it. What the fuck? Okay, guys. First you think it's the mom. Now you think it's... Oh my god. This poor dog had died at the same time I was a wolf in my dream. Am I making a crazy connection? Of course I am, I told myself. What possible connection could be there? A coincidence, a frightening coincidence. My stomach was churning, but the waves of nausea had faded. My heartbeat. You know, Coyote, your guess is better than mine. My heartbeat returned to normal. I turned to find Eddie behind me, his face slummin and filled with concern. Emmy, you okay? I'm sorry you had to see the dog corpse. It upsets you? I nodded. Yeah, it was so red and raw. Well, it's gone, he said, placing a hand on my shoulder. I buried it. He blinked. He had drops of sweat in his eyelashes. The sun was lowering itself behind the trees, but the air still felt hot and humid. I'm out of here, Eddie said. Come with me. I have to ask Max something. He carried the shovel in one hand and kept the other arm around my shoulders. As we walked through the rows of low gravestones to the office at the top of the sloping hill, Max stood outside the glass door, leaning against the wall, his thumbs tapping rapidly on his phone. Karma, thank you. He kept tapping for a while, then finally looked up. Eddie, dude, you finished? Eddie nodded. Yeah, where does the shovel go, Mac? Mac pointed, just rested against the side of the building. I'll see you Monday after school, right? Yeah, Eddie said. He hesitated. Listen, Mac, I have to ask you a favor. Mac lowered his phone to the pocket of his gray sweatpants. He squinted at Eddie. Favor? Eddie glanced at me. He was normally so confident, but I could see he was nervous. Mac, do you think I could have an advance on my pay? Mac's expression didn't change. He kept squinting at Eddie with his narrow dark eyes. Finally, he said, You're joking, right? No, Eddie started. You just started today, Max said. You dug one grave, and you want me to advance your pay? Eddie's cheeks turned red. I'm seriously desperate, Mac. I'm totally broke. Here, Mac said. He pulled a rag leather wallet from the sweatpants pocket. Here, you know I'm a good guy, Eddie. Your stepdad Lou is my cousin, and I'll do what I can. Know what I mean? I gave you this job, right? Because you're blood. You're family. Mac grinned at me. You got a good girlfriend here, Eddie. She's class. I can tell. Not like those losers Lau told me you've been going out with. That made Eddie blush even deeper. He lowered his eyes, but he didn't say anything. Here, take this. Mac handed Eddie a $10 bill. A $10 bill? That's so nice. Oh my god. I saw the disappointment on Eddie's eyes. Mac, $10 won't really help, Eddie said. Do you think maybe Lau can fork over some money? Max said, tucking the wallet back in his pocket. You know, Lau is on suspension, Eddie said. The police aren't paying him until after his hearing. Lau is furious about it. He doesn't have any money. Mac, he doesn't. I'm really sorry. That's all I've got right now, dude. Pay you next week, okay? You two have a good one. He turned and disappeared into the office. Eddie stood with a $10 bill folded in his hand. He sighed. Oh well, it was worth a try. We started to work toward my car in the front. I guess he was trying to be nice, I said, but his wallet was filled with cash. Eddie frowned. I need this job. I'm not going to start complaining about Mac. We walked along the edge of the cemetery. The tall old trees that dotted the graveyard shimmered in the late afternoon sunlight. Suddenly, Eddie stopped walking and turned to me. He took me by the shoulders and pulled me close. He kissed me, a long, lingering kiss. Oh my god, romance! Fucking finally, if I don't get some, this book better have some romance because your girl's thirsty for romance. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, they're kissing in the sunset. Oh my god. Oh, girl, they're getting it. Oh. How romantic. I know, huh? Hey, we'll have fun tonight, he said when the kiss had ended. You didn't tell your parents what we're going to do, did you? Of course not, I said. Part 2. Guess there's like a lot of parts, but yeah. Jix is probably going to happen if Eddie doesn't die. Okay, it's R.L. Stein. I don't think there's gonna be any sex scenes. Sorry to disappoint you guys. You guys are funny. Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Siete. 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 After dinner, I packed up my overnight bag quickly. I knew we were going into the Fear Street woods, but I couldn't decide what I needed. So I just tossed in my hairbrush, a toothbrush, a sweater, and an extra pair of jeans. The sun was almost down. Oh my god, thank you so much for the rain. Thank you, TDW. Thank you. I appreciate sharing your community with me. You're always so kind. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Gare Bear 67. I hope you enjoy your stay. My name is Apolla, Sun Goddess VTuber. I am a duo VTuber. It's nice to meet you. Hi, British fella. I hope you enjoy your lovely stay. And do forgive me. Are you Digi? Or Zero? How was your stream? I hope it went well. What were you streaming? Golden, thank you so much for gifting a sub to them. You're too kind, honestly. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you so much, Digi. I really appreciate you sharing your community with me. I was streaming a new series, Whitley Wednesdays, playing Portal 2. Oh my god, that sounds so fun! If you have to, rest, no worries. Totally understandable. Because, streaming does take a toll on your lovely body. Thank you so much, Gigi. I appreciate it. You're such a sweetheart. Right now, we're just doing some ASMR, soft spoken. I am just reading a book. We are just, relaxing tonight. Hello. Hi, Mrs. Suck. How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Pedro, hi. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Yes, that just means that you got a subscription. I hope you enjoy your new emoticons. I believe it was unlocked the moment you got subscribed. So, thank you. We are doing well. How are you doing, Mrs. Suck? I love your name, by the way. I know I said that already, but it's really funny. But yes, we are just, reading a lovely book tonight. Um, Reading some R.L. Stein. But yeah. Yes, thank you so much, Golden. You really are too sweet. The book is going well, I want to say. You missed a lovely kiss scene like 10 minutes ago, if I'm not mistaken. It was so romantic. They were kissing in the sunset. If I don't have action in real life, I better have some in this book. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes, it's a kiss. A kiss. Alright. Chapter 7. Let's see. The sun was almost down, and the sky outside the bedroom window was a beautiful, clear violet color. A warm breeze fluttered the curtains. I felt fluttery too. I'd never. There was a bug in my. Oh my god, there was a bug? Oh my god, that's so scary. Oh my god, Deji, be careful. I felt fluttery too. I'd never done anything like this. Humming to myself, I stuffed a gray hoodie into the bag in case it got colder in the middle of the night. Then I struggled to zip the bulgy bag. I didn't even see Sophie in the doorway. How long had she been watching me? Oh, hi, I said. What's up? She strode into the room with her arms crossed in front of her. Her blue eyes studied me, like they were trying to pierce my brain. Where are you really going? She demanded. I played innocent. Huh? What do you mean? Yes, yes, play innocent, play innocent. Yes, your bulging bag. I'm just joking, I'm sorry. Wait, did we give a shout out to him? I don't know if we did. I'm so sorry, I just realized that. No, we didn't. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Digi. Hold on. I'm gonna be bald, so. Oh well, just for a moment. Yes, please follow Deji. They are truly amazing. And thank you so much for again sharing your lovely community with me. Give them a lovely follow. Thank you, thank you. I apologize. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, back to the story. Oh, Leo, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Deji, Artemis is doing fine right now. She's actually sleeping, but she's doing alright. Sorry, I didn't do it. It's okay, Carmen. Don't worry about it. No worries. Take your lovely time. Golden. So, Polly, if I was going to give the name of the book, where in the server would you like me to mention it? Oh, do it in media. You could do it in media. Let's see. She lowered her hands to her waist. My birthday? Oh, well, our birthday's June 16th. June 16th. Oh my god, Deji! Yes! Get that 200 followers. Ah! You told mom and dad you were staying over at Rachel Martin's, she said. But I know Rachel's away with her parents. She had this triumph, gloating smile on her face. Hey, don't worry, Deji. You got this. I believe in you. You have to learn to stay out of my business, I said softly. She flinched. You think I slapped her? Sophie always tries to confront me with things. I guess being the younger sister, she feels she has to stand up for herself, or maybe prove that she's as good as I am. She picks a fight and then she always backs down instantly. It's such a weird pattern, and it happens all the time. She never wants me to be mad at her. Her eyes went dull, and she stuck out her lips in the pouty expression she always puts on. Emmy, you never invite me to come along on anything fun, she whined. I frowned at her. Not this tired old speech again. It's because I don't have a boyfriend, isn't it? She said. I sighed. It's because you have to have your own friends, Sophie. You know, your own life. I like to spend time with you. No, you don't. Come on, I have a right to be with my friends and my boyfriend. Her mouth dropped open and her chin trembled. I could see how angry she was, but I didn't care. I hoisted the bag onto my shoulder and edged past her and out the doorway. I scooted around to the passenger side to see Eddie could drive my mom's car. Loads of, oh my god, I love beef. He was in a good mood, laughing about his first day at the pet cemetery, joking about a horrible job he had. It made me happy to see him like that. He's usually too serious about himself and obsessed with his family's problems. It was so nice to hear him laugh. He looked ready for our all-night party in the woods. It's kind of creepy that you're gonna go to the woods at night. Like, that's kind of scary, but like that's. But listen, if that doesn't scare you, then go ahead. He wore a maroon and white shady side high sweatshirt over his jeans and a baseball cap pulled down over his dark hair with the words "Go Redbirds" across the front. That's what I'm thinking, Digi. Crazy skeleton, I swear. We're just waiting for someone to die, huh? The last time he wore that cap, I asked him who the Redbirds are. He said he didn't know. He found the cap on a curb when he was walking to school. He squealed the car onto the turn to Park Drive and gunned it. There were no other cars in sight, but I began to think maybe Eddie was too psyched for our adventure tonight. I grabbed his wrist. Slow down. Can't wait to get to the woods, he said. He leaned to the side and nuzzled my cheek with his lips. Aww. Oh, thank you so much for the hat pat, Angel. Eddie, please, I cried, pulling away from him. You're not watching the road. I had to shout over the music. Eddie has Metallica trash metal station on Pandora that he blasts so loud your ears wiggle. Seriously. Thank you, Golden. I'll check it out after stream. Oh, it's Fear Street. The book I'm reading Can You Keep a Secret? That's the name of the book. Ooh. I'm just going to bed now, so have a wonderful good night, Rampage. Thank you so much for joining in. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Mwah. Mwah. The sprawling houses of North Hills whirled past, their window lights yellow, orange against the darkened sky. Eddie clicked off the music. Let's play our game, he said. Digi, I hope you enjoy then. You are in a good mood, I said. He likes to play the game when he's feeling good, I guess. You just went through a stop sign. No one around, he said. He slowed the car to make the turn onto Fear Street. Ready to play? Eddie's game is called Can You Keep a Secret? Oh my god, they said the book title. Everyone take a drink. I'm just joking. Guys, they set the book title. Fucking hype. Let me just do something real quick. One moment. Hold on. Crazy skeleton, why are you riding a horse? Because that sounds very dangerous. Please don't worry about it. Um if you have to go, no worries. Um yeah. Oh wait, is that a game that you're playing? Oh, my bad. I misread that. I thought you were actually on a horse. And then you were like watching my stream. Hi, Deku. Hi. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Sandy, hi. I hope you enjoy your lovely stay as well. Thank you so much for joining in. We are just reading a lovely book. It's kind of spooky, but also kind of like romantic. So I hope you enjoy your lovely stay. Grab your favorite blanket and snack as I read you a bedtime story. Oh, I miss you too, Deku. I love you, Deku. My day has been alright. My back has been kind of hurting more, but don't worry. Your Apolla is taking her lovely time. How's your day? I was on a horse and it keep me. Crazy skeleton, I am so sorry to hear that. Aw. Ah. Boop. You boop my snoop. But yes, so if anyone that's new here that's just barely joining us, I am just reading an R.L. Stein book. Thank you so much for the headpad. Thank you. Oh, don't worry, Sandy. Enjoy your lovely time together with us. Thank you for joining us tonight. Or the afternoon. Alright, let's see. Mata. Yamete kudasai. Ana. Alright, so let's continue. Eddie's game is called Can You Keep a Secret? It's not really a game at all. The rules are simple. Each of us reveals some deep, dark secret that the other one must keep forever. I think it's fun, but it's the kind of thing Eddie usually hates. We were at a party a few months ago before we were going together, and he refused to play Truth or Dare. Kinda. I was going out with his friend Danny Franklin then. Danny told me Eddie hates to tell people anything about himself. He likes to keep it to all himself. I think he's just shy, I said. Hey yo, Digi, stop. Let's go. Alright. Eddie slowed the car as we followed the windy road to the woods. I'll go first, he said. Here's my secret. You've enrolled in astronaut school and you plan to spend the rest of your life alone on Mars, I said. He set my hand gently. Don't try to guess. That's not the game. You're not supposed to guess. His dark eyes flashed in the light of an oncoming car. But yes, you're right, he said. That's my secret. I gave him a shove. Seriously? Seriously, what's your secret? His smile faded. I don't have a driver's license. I lost my license after I was in that accident on River Ridge last month. Ooh, I stared at him, unable to hide my surprise. For real? He nodded. That's my secret. Now you have to keep it. Dude, are you serious? I'm in the car with someone that does not have a driver's license? Okay, Betty. I see you, Eddie. Okay. Okay, Eddie. The trees of the Fierce Street Woods roll past. Welcome back, Karma. We are just, getting into the good, juicy bits, I want to say. Through my window, I glimpsed the silver of a moon, still low over the trees. It looked just like the silver moon pendant I always... Wait. He wears a silver pendant? Suspicious? Chat, is that not suspicious? Hmm? I like how in the beginning of the book, it tells me her eye color multiple times. Like, literally multiple times. And then she's wearing a moon pendant. I don't know. That's kind of sus to me. Uh-oh, I'm kind of lagging. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. Well, if she is a werewolf, then I don't think, then the silver pendant wouldn't hurt her, right? Angel, you're such a baddie. Alright. I looked, okay, by my great aunt Marta when I was little. What's your secret? Eddie demanded. Stop stalling. Emmy, you can look at the moon all night. What's your secret? Well, I hesitated. You know how I've been trying not to eat meat? So, I have this huge craving for a cheeseburger. That's funny. And he laughed. Good secret. But I suddenly wish I hadn't said it. I dreamt about being a wolf, I thought, and suddenly I have a strong craving for meat. That isn't like me. That isn't like me at all. Eddie pulled the car into a cul-de-sac. Sorry, it was just spelled weird. At the edge of the Fierce Street Woods. He cut the engine and turned off the headlight. I want a cheeseburger, fuck. I want nachos too, bro. The thick tangle of trees in front of us disappeared in a thick, inky blackness. The crescent moon had faded behind low clouds. I had a combination of a fun guy who can turn angry in a second, a guy who loves to play jokes on other people, but who always has to win. Skeleton, if I suffer, you suffer. I'm joking, I'm sorry. Eddie says it's because Danny has red hair. It means his head is on fire. Eddie explained once. We both laughed. We knew that wasn't very scientific. Oh, we got a bot! Candy D. Gonna block this person. There you go. La 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 la. I think moms are currently asleep, so do not worry. I got it. Alright, it means his head is on. Alright, so you two were totally getting it on, Dynasties. Better save something for later. Wait, where the fuck am I? Did I skip a chapter? It's okay, Karma, don't worry. Vaporize the bonds. Okay, don't worry about it, Karma. Did I miss a chapter? Oh yeah, my bad. I skipped a chapter. My bad. Let me go back. Let me go back. The crescent moon had faded behind low clouds. I had. No, that I was reading chapter 8. I didn't realize that. Ignore it. Ignore it. My window rolled down. There had been a soft, warm breeze, but it seemed to stop here. The air grew still and heavy. I shivered. I'm not afraid of the dark, but this darkness felt eerie, as if it went on forever and would never lift. I leaned toward Eddie, and he slid his arm around my shoulders. He turned and pulled me close. Oh my god, Chad, listen. I raised my face to him, and he kissed me. A soft kiss, tender at first, but then more urgent, more needy. A long kiss that made me breathless. Oh my god, get it, get it. I pulled my head back and pressed my cheek against his. Now it's not happening, crazy skeleton. We sat like that for a while, not speaking. Thank you so much for the hat pat. Thank you, Oris. Thank you. Then Eddie raised my face with both of his hands, such warm hands, and we kissed again. This could be us moment. I shrieked and jerked my head back as blinding white light filled the car. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Thank you so much for the lovely head pat, Oris. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. We are just having a comfy stream tonight. And then a voice boomed into the open window. Step out of the car slowly and keep your hands where I can see them. Oh no, they're getting caught by the police. The popo ruined the moment. God damn it. No. I wanted something romantic. It's fine. Hold on, chat. Let me just go to the bathroom real quickly. One moment. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. You guys are so silly. I love that though. That's what I love about you guys. My back. Oh. Okay. Let's continue with the story. Chapter 8. Chapter 8. Chapter 8. Ocha, Ocha. Oh my god, it's sucking Tom Cruise's toes. Oh my god, hi. It's good to see you, sweetheart. Oh my god. Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming through. As always, you're always welcome, and I love your username. It's good to see you. Thank you, Golden. I appreciate that. Alright, chapter 8. Blinking in the bright light, I squeezed Eddie's hand so hard he cried out. The light disappeared. I stared at the window, stared at Danny Franklin, a pleased grin on his face. He stuck his head into the car. Scared you, he said, still grinning. I heard laughter behind him. My eyes were returning to normal. Oh, yes, I do. I still have that. Oh yeah, my eyes were returned to normal. I saw Callie Newman, his new girlfriend, behind him, enjoying Danny's joke. Eddie shoved his door open, leaped out of the car, his fist curled. I'll pound you, he threatened, only half serious. No, it was just like the... Oh, right. So it's actually the main character's ex-boyfriend. And he's with his new girlfriend. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. But like, okay. Danny backed away, both hands raised. You know I'm not violent. Peace, peace. Yeah, right. Danny is a joker. But he's also a hot-headed, impulsive, and gets in fights all the time. He's a strange combination of a fun guy who can turn angry in a second. Why, Angel? Eddie says it's because Danny has red hair. Oh yes, we read that part. Danny, give them a break, Callie said. She grabbed Danny from behind and tugged him away. You're as funny as stomach cramps. Danny laughed. Did you just make that up? She rolled her eyes. You're not the only funny one here. Funny looking, Eddie muttered. Danny is kind of funny looking. Oh, okay. Rin Jesus. What would you want me to say? Good boy or good girl? I don't want to assume like the gender. Okay. Rin Jesus, you're such a good boy. You're such a good little boy. No, crazy skeleton, no violence. How dare you? I hope that was okay, Rin Jesus. Alright, Danny is kind of funny looking. He has red hair, shaved real short. And he has big Dumbo ears that stick right straight out, light freckles on his cheeks, and a little pointy nose, with his brown eyes real close together. He'd look exactly like an elf, except he's the tallest one in our crowd. Oh, sorry, Angel Tenchi, not tonight. But maybe in this month I might use it. I don't know Callie very well. She transferred to Shady Side last year. She seems really nice, and she can be funny. She's very good with Danny. I don't blame her for stealing him away from me. That's kind of interesting to say, but okay. Danny and I weren't getting along, and I think we were both relieved when we broke up. Callie is very pretty, with straight straw blonde hair, bangs across her forehead, pale green eyes, high cheekbones, like a model, and a really warm, friendly smile. She was wearing a t-shirt under a stainy black jacket and straight-legged black denim jeans that showed off her thin she is. Eddie and Danny were having a pretend fistfight on the grass in front of the car. I gazed over Callie's shoulder and saw our two other friends at the back of Danny's SUV. Riley Jeffers and Roxy Robinson were leaning into the hatchback truck, pulling out camping equipment. "Hey, somebody give us a hand," Riley boomed. "He's big. I mean huge." What is it? Oh yeah, built like a middle linebacker, which he is on the shady side high tigers. Y'all just want someone to die in this book, huh? I low-key kinda am wondering too. Eddie says that Riley does his strength training by crushing beer cans in his bare hands. It's true that Riley likes beer and partying, which could get him tossed off the football team, but he's also good at not getting caught. You have to be 18 to drink beer in Shadyside, but it's not like I know anyone who obeys the law. And now I watch Riley unload a case of Bud from the back of the SUV. Honestly, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I'm just waiting for someone to die too, Loki. I followed Callie across the grass to greet Riley and Roxy. It's a riot to see them together, mainly because Roxy is half Riley's size. I mean, I've seen him actually pick her up and carry her around. She likes it. She calls him Teddy Bear, which makes the rest of us gag, but Riley smiles every time she says it. Roxy is okay, but I think sometimes she's a little too cute. She has a funny lisp. She can pronounce her S's, and it makes her sound even more cute, sort of like a character in a Bugs Bunny cartoon. She looks a little rabbit-like, actually, with two front teeth that stick out and big and round brown eyes. That's kind of interesting to characterize someone. Roxy is into Hello Kitty, and she wears all these plastic Hello Kitty pins and plastic necklaces and bracelets that are always clicking and jangling. Very cute. Too cute. I mean, that stuff makes my skin itch. Okay, main character, you don't have to be mean. But she can be very sweet. When my wolf dreams got real intense last fall, I tried to confide in Sophie about them, but she just said, why get messed up over a couple of drinks? At a party at Danny's house, I pulled Roxy aside and told her about my frightening dreams. And she was totally understanding and sympathetic. It made me feel glad that I confided in her. Underneath all that plastic and cuteness, she's a real person. I leaned into the back of the SUV and pulled out the bag containing a Kevin's tent. I know, that's kind of interesting. This is like the first time I've that the book has said that, to be honest. Pulled out the bag containing a canvas tent. It was heavier than I thought, and I dropped it onto the ground, nearly smashing my feet. Let me get that. Riley hosted it up easily and tossed it onto the other two tents. Buenas noches. Good night, Angel Tenchi. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have sweet dreams. Mwah. Do you believe we're doing this? He asked me. I shook my head. I always wanted to camp one night in these woods, I told him. Love you too, Angel. Roxy tugged out a lantern and set it on the ground. Do your parents know you're here? I shook my head. No way. They think I'm staying at Rachel Martin's house. Oh, it got my attention, Golden. It definitely got my attention. I told my parents the football team was having a spring overnight, Riley said, and they believed it. They believe everything I tell them. You have an honest face, Danny told him. Dumb, but honest. We all laughed. Riley can always take a joke. The big teddy bear. Callie shook her head. This was Danny's idea. No way I wanted to come tonight. Camp all night in Fear Street Woods? Hey, I may be new here, but I've heard all the stories about these woods. It's like a horror movie. You guys, I think you're almost there. Danny uttered a ghoulish horror movie laugh. We're all going to be slaughtered by a dude in a hockey mask. Callie shoved him hard. How funny is that? Not. Her expression turned serious. We must be nuts or something. Staying outside in the woods with a vicious wolf running wild? Roxy gasped. A wolf? Seriously? What do you mean? You didn't hear the news? I said. A wolf attacked a dog in Shadyside Park last night. The owner was walking the dog, and a wolf leaped out of the trees and chewed the dog to pieces. Roxy's eyes grew wide. Maybe we could move our camping stuff to the backyard. Oh, oh. A loud wolf howl from right behind me made me jump. I spun around. It took me a few seconds to realize the howl came from Danny. I felt like a jerk for believing it was a real wolf. But I was a little freaked out about the wolves. It was easy to fool me. Yippee for foreshadowing! Danny howled again. And it's Eddie. Stop! No, Eddie's good, guys. Don't say that. Danny howled again, his cry echoing off the trees. This time, no one fell for it. The police were searching for that wolf all day, Eddie said, but they didn't find it. My stepfather got some calls from some of his buddies on the police force. They couldn't find any paw prints to track. Don't wolves travel in packs? Callie said, tightening her jacket around her shoulders. I seem to remember that from science class. Roxy frowned. Hey, these woods are scary enough with a bunch of wolves hunting for meat. Riley laughed and wrapped his big arms around her, almost smothering her. The wolf won't want you, Roxy. You're too bony. Danny grinned at Riley. He'll have a feast on you, man. You'll be like Thanksgiving dinner. We all laughed. Riley growled at Danny, an animal growl. Then he laughed too. The wolves will be so busy with Riley, the rest of us can just stand and watch, Danny said. The camping equipment had all been unloaded from Danny's SUV. Danny slammed the hatchback shut. Are we really crazy to be doing this? He asked, suddenly serious. There's no problem, Eddie said, stepping up to Danny. He had his hands in the pockets of his jacket. I caught a flash of excitement in his eyes. We'll all be safe, he said. Trust me. His eyes moved from one of us to the next. I tried to read the strange smile on his face, but I couldn't. Can you keep a secret? Eddie asked. Seriously, can you? Everyone muttered yes. Okay, Eddie said. Here's why we'll be safe. A gun? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It's not a gun. I'm joking. Oh, he removed his right hand from his jacket and pulled out a gun. Would you look at that? Apolla was right. Let's fucking go. Guys, didn't I just call it? Bruh, I'm fucking psychic. Let's fucking go. Sorry. I just wanted little snackies. Eddie hasn't died yet, y'all. I'm barely in chapter 9. You guys really praying for Eddie's downfall? Why? What's wrong with Eddie, bro? I want Danny to die. Danny sounds like an asshole, Loki. Is that just me? Am I the only one that wants Danny to die? Is Eddie like the least favorite character in this book? Is that what's happening? I'm not gonna lie, Danny's gonna die. That's funny. Alright, let's see. Chapter 9. Chapter 9. Chapter 9. Chapter 9. For real, you are crazy, skeleton. We all stared at the gun in silence. Callie took several steps back until she bumped into the side of the SUV. Roxy grabbed Riley's hand. Danny stood frozen with his mouth open. "Why did you bring that?" I cried. Eddie shrugged. "For protection. If that wolf shows, I'm going to be ready for it." That was greeted with even more silence. "Where'd you get it?" Riley demanded. "It's my stepdad's," Eddie said, lowering the gun to his side. "It's a .38 snub-nose revolver." Wow, I have no idea what that is, but okay. He gave it to you?" Callie stammered. Eddie shook his head. "No way. Lau doesn't know I know where he keeps his gun collection." "I don't believe you, Eddie," Danny said, stepping up to him, his eyes down on the revolver. "I don't believe you brought that." He raised his eyes to Eddie. "Is it loaded?" Yo, someone's about to get banned there. Someone's getting packed tonight. Right. A thin smile crossed Eddie's face. His eyes flashed. "Maybe." He, Eddie kind of lost affection points with me, but it's okay. You know, Eddie could bounce back. Riley burst between Eddie and Danny. He made a grab for the gun. "Let me see that." "No!" Caddy screamed. Put it away or I'm leaving." She shoved Riley aside. "Ooh, girl, it's getting serious." And brought her face up too close to Eddie's. "I'm serious. Put it away, Eddie. I don't want to be on the news where one of us accidentally gets shot." Crazy skeleton knows what's up. "She's right," Roxy chimed in. "Lose the gun, Eddie. Come on. You're going to spoil everything." Okay. Eddie raised his hands in surrender. The revolver gleamed in the pale moonlight. He tucked it back into his jacket. "Just trying to be safe, you know. No big thing." I breathed a sigh of relief. I think we all did. I suddenly realized I didn't know Eddie as well as I thought I did. I knew about his family struggling to make ends meet. I knew Eddie could be tough. I knew about his temper. But I was surprised he was reckless enough to take one of his stepdad's guns and bring it into the woods for what was supposed to be a peaceful overnight adventure. Girl, you're in the Fear Street woods. Fear Street woods. For the last time, I don't think you're gonna have a peaceful night. Now he's the quiet kid. I'm sorry, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that was loud, but that was funny. Nah, he's the quiet kid. Eddie kept his eyes on me as we gathered up all the coolers and sleeping bags and equipment. He's so cute. Both the kids, they're cooked. I think he was looking for a sign of disapproval, looking to see if I was upset with him. I just rolled my eyes. I didn't want to start a whole thing with him. Callie and Roxy led the way into the trees. They were both talking at once, but I couldn't hear what they were talking about. Riley followed, carrying a portable tent on each shoulder. He liked to show off. Just don't shake the beer, he called back to Danny, who carried the case in front of his chest. Danny groaned. He was skinny arms and isn't exactly a weightlifter. Whose idea was this? He demanded. Shut up, it was yours, Eddie told him. Remember? You said you had to do something totally crazy before we graduate? I meant like wearing our clothes backwards to school or something, Danny muttered. He shifted the case of beer onto his shoulder. I hate the woods. I hate nature. Kelly laughed. You didn't say that when you begged me to come with you. I didn't beg you, Danny insisted. I just asked. But when he saw the rest of us laughing at him, he didn't finish his sentence. The moon grew brighter, and the tree leaves glimmered like silver under its light. The ground was wet from the evening dew. Everything around us sparkled. It was seriously beautiful, and I began to feel happy that I agreed to come. We stopped in a small clearing of tall grass and set up the 3 tents in a triangle facing each other. The 3 boys went back to the trees to search for firewood so we could build a fire. It was a warm spring night, but the air still felt tingly and cool. Yeah, that's what I'm low-key thinking, but I'm thinking about werewolves because, they're talking about the crescent moon, so, Okay, Karma, no worries. Take your lovely time. Have a safe trip back. Watch Erlstein about to give us a curveball. The moon pendant on your neck is glowing, Callie said. I turned. I didn't realize she was standing next to me. I glanced down at the pendant. It isn't glowing, I said. It's just catching the moonlight. Callie squinted at it. Weird. I really thought it lit up. I had a big dinner, but I'm starving, Roxy said. I think being outdoors makes me hungry. The air or something. No, Karma! Karma, no! Back, Karma! Don't do that. I want you to drive safely. I don't want to distract you from driving, y'all. Please don't do that. I'll be very upset. I squinted at her. She's as skinny as a 10-year-old. A big dinner? What did you have? A meatball? Kylie laughed, but Roxy didn't. Not funny, Emmy. I eat a lot, Roxy insisted. Seriously, it just doesn't show. I have a weird metabolism, I guess. I kept gazing into the trees. I confess I felt a little insecure without the guys around. The trees were still. There was no breeze at all. It was like the whole world was still. And for a moment, I thought this can't be real. I can't be here. This must be another dream. A dumb thought. I forced it from my mind. The guys returned with armloads of broken branches. They dumped them in the space between the 3 tents. Danny kept rubbing one hand. Buenas noches, Deji. Good night, Deji. Thank you so much again for the lovely raid, and I hope you have sweet dreams. Think I got a splinter. Man up, Riley said, giving him a shoulder block that almost sent him sprawling to the ground. Eddie squatted down beside the pile of sticks. He pulled out a plastic lighter, clicked on a flame, and lowered it to the firewood. He raised his eyes to me. Did you know I was a Boy Scout once? I got kicked out. Big surprise, Danny muttered. Why did you get kicked out? I asked. We were learning how to tie knots, and I tied another scout to a tree. Eddie shrugged. I was just practicing, but it turned into a big thing. Oh my god. It took a few tries, but the fire finally caught. The twigs and sticks began to flame and crackle. Eddie climbed to his feet and stepped back. His face looked so serious and handsome in the shadowy red firelight. So we'll get more wood, Riley said. Oh, sorry. That fire is going to last about 10 minutes, Danny said. So we'll get more wood, Riley said. Roxy said something, but I didn't hear her. Something in the trees at the edge of the clearing caught my eye. Something moved at the side of the tall evergreen shrub. Just a blur, but I recognized it. The wolf, I cried, my voice tight, hoarse. It's there! The wolf! Everybody freeze! Eddie shouted. He raised the revolver, aimed at the crouching figure beside the shrub, and fired it. Bro, stop, bitch! What? He promised he was not gonna use it. Bro, stop. This is some bullshit. No. Oh my god, hi Cosmic Brownie. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining our lovely comfy stream. Hi. Mwah. We are just reading some R.L. Stein, and looks like someone got shot. It might be the wolf, or it might be an innocent bystander. We will see right now. Cosmic Brownie, oh, you should get some sleepies. You should get some sleepies. Okay. Chapter 10. The sound of the shot riveted in my ears. Like a sharp burst of thunder, I heard a squeal. Shrill and high, it lasted for only a second. No one moved. I kept my eyes on the shrub across the clearing. I didn't see anything now. Nothing moved. Without a word, all 6 of us took off, running hard, sliding and slipping on the tall, dew-wet grass. I ran breathlessly across the clearing. The grass bright now under the light from the crescent moon. A few feet from the shrub, I skidded to a stop, breathing hard. I pressed my hands against my waist, struggling to catch my breath, and stared down at the raccoon Eddie had shot. Oh my god, they shot a raccoon! It lay on its back, its stark, rigid eyes wide open. Its forepaws limped at its side. Its belly was blood-stained. A large hole ripped through its fur. A perfect shot, Riley said, poking at the dead creature. With the toe of his shoe, he hit the bullseye, Eddie. But that's the weirdest look wolf I ever saw. It was bad. Yeah, she gone crazy. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, she is paranoid, but I don't blame her because she's been having dreams about it, so like. Danny laughed. Roxy and Caddy hung back, huddled together. Eddie still had the pistol in his hand. He tucked it back to his jacket pocket and turned to me. Did you really think it was a wolf? I nodded. I didn't know what to say. My thoughts were a jumble. Danny stepped in front of Eddie, a grin on his face. I know what we have to do now, Eddie. You have to bury this guy in the pet cemetery. Awesome, Riley chimed in. We'll give it a name and make a tombstone for it. Or maybe we'll call it the Tomb of the Unknown Raccoon, Danny said. You're a gravedigger now, right, Eddie? I mean, that's your job. Digging graves for animals. Cool job. Eddie scowled at him. You guys are so funny. Remind me to laugh later. He wasn't enjoying this. I knew what he was thinking. This was supposed to be fun, romantic night in the woods. Why were these guys acting like jerks? I'm not joking, Danny insisted. I really think we should bury it. Okay, you bury it, Eddie grunted. He stepped behind the dead raccoon and kicked it into the air. It made a squishy thud as it bounced off Danny's chest. Whoa, that's a big ass. Whoa, he's good at soccer or something? Danny let out a roar and rushed at Eddie. He tackled Eddie around the waist and drove to the ground. Eddie swung a punch at Danny's chest and missed. I rushed forward, intending to break it up. But Danny was already laughing. He reached down and helped Eddie to his feet. Then he brushed the dirt off the legs of Eddie's jeans, slapping it with both hands. Truce? Danny said. Eddie didn't reply, but I could see he was over it. The 6 of us walked back to our fire. Callie and Roxy said it was their turn to collect firewood. They disappeared into the trees. Eddie and I got settled. He sat against the side of our tent. He slid his arms around my shoulders and we kissed. Oh, kissing! I closed my eyes. I wanted the woods to disappear for a while. I wanted to close out everything but Eddie and me. A popping sound made me jump. I recognized the sound. Riley popping open a can of beer. I snuggled against Eddie's cheek. I closed my eyes again and pressed my lips against his for a long kiss. Angry voices interrupted. I turned, a little breathless, and saw Danny and Riley gesturing and shouting at each other. Roxy and Callie stood behind them with armloads of firewood. What is this fight about? I cried. What is your problem tonight? They didn't reply. Danny gave Riley a hard shove, but Riley is a mountain. He didn't budge. What are you fighting about? I asked Eddie. I don't care, he said. He jumped up and pulled me to my feet. Let's go. He grabbed both hands and gave me a hard tug. Oh damn, he pissed. Huh? I resisted. Where are we going? We were just getting comfortable. You and I. I've had it, Eddie growled. All this fighting and stuff. Babies. Seriously, he pulled me in again. I followed him towards the trees. The moon disappeared again behind clouds, and we walked in total darkness. The air grew cooler as we stepped under the trees. A narrow dirt patch curved through the woods, tangles of shrubs and prickly vines brushing us as we passed through. Eddie, stop, I said. Where are we going? Where are you taking me? I felt a sharp sting and swatted a mosquito off my forehead. Eddie was walking faster now, his head low, arms swinging at his sides. I hurried to catch up. Hey, Eddie, wait! Where are we going? Really? He spun around, his head hidden in darkness. Don't you trust me? Side note, how is me following you a trust ritual, a test? It's more like, why are we leaving? Like, okay, maybe because they're jerks, get that, but just tell me, because we're in the dark ass woods, so like maybe tell me if we're going home. It's not that hard. You could just tell me, oh, we're going home because they're being bitches. Is this it? Is this the dead part? I don't know. We'll continue. I answered reluctantly. Yes, of course, but he took my hand and helped me over a fallen log. Oh, he's such a gentleman, even when he's mad. He kissed my cheek, then tugged me along the path. Something slithered over my foot. A snake? A shiver ran down my spine. I lowered my gaze, too dark to see anything down there. The trees ended, and we found ourselves in another clearing, small and flat. patchy weeds and low pine bushes. Bushes. Eddie kicked a stone out of our way. He stopped in front of a wide old tree, the bark crusted with deep roots. "Here we are," he said, his eyes locked on mine. "Here we are where?" I asked. "There's nothing here, Eddie. Where?" He covered my mouth with a kiss. Oh my god, there's so many kisses. Holy shit. "This is our place, Emmy," he said quietly, lowering his hands around my waist and holding me. "Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Jonathan, I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much for the comfy stream tonight. Woo! Yay, Jonathan." Lowering his hands around my waist and holding me. "Thank you so much for the head pat, Jonathan. This is our secret place." I gazed around the small circle of weeds and low shrubs. This is weird, I thought. Eddie isn't usually this emotional. Or is it just that I don't know him very well? He held me close, staring into my eyes. I knew he was waiting for a response, but I was a little shocked, I guess. "Do you like it?" he asked finally. I scouted it out, Emmy, a secret place just for us. "Definitely weird, but sweet." "I like it," I whispered. Oh my god. "Oh, Luna, what do you want me to say? Good girl or good boy?" "Hi, Zinkback. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us on this comfy stream tonight." Mwah. Mwah. Then I gasped as he pulled a knife from his jeans pocket. He flipped open the blade and raised the knife. "I'm going to make it so this place will always be ours," he said. Oh, I'm pretty sure he's gonna make like an initial on the tree, which is not scary. I kind of figured that he would. "You're such a good girl, Luna. You're such a good girl, Luna. Mwah. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl." I hope that was good. Oh no, I'm lagging again. No. Damn, look at the bitrate. Oof. Okay. He's going to the void, bro. I can't. Okay. I'm gonna read 2 more chapters. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. My heartbeats pattered in my chest. I pulled back, pulled free of his arms, and staggered a few steps away. My eyes on the knife blade. First a gun, then a knife. How dangerous is he? Eddie wouldn't hurt me. Of course not. Oh, Jonathan! Oh, I'm sorry. Did your phone die? I'm sorry. I think right now I'm kind of lagging a bit. Oh no. Sorry guys if I'm lagging a bit. To my surprise, Eddie swung away from me and raised the knife to the tree. "Hi Karma, welcome back." "Good night, crazy skeletons. Sweet dreams." "No worries. Thank you for joining us tonight. Buenas noches." I watched his arms tightly wrapped around my waist. My breathing slowly returned to normal as he dug the blade into the soft trunk of the old tree and began to carve. "Eddie?" I called out, but he raised his free hand to silence me. He rested his left hand on the trunk and carved with his right hand, the knife scratching away at the wood, small pieces of bark falling to the ground. He didn't look back. He worked quickly, intently, bringing his face close to the tree. Finally, he lowered the knife and stepped back. When he turned to me, he had a smile on his face. The moon reappeared, and a shaft of pale light fell over his work. I took a step forward and saw what he had carved. Eddie, Heart, Emmy. Sweet, I said. He brushed away some chips of bark with his fingers and stood admiring his own work. Our special place, he murmured. I stepped up and squeezed his hand. Hope you didn't hurt the tree. He snickered. It's like a tattoo, a tree tattoo. It only hurts for a little while. Eddie, do you have a tattoo? I realized again how little I knew about him. He didn't answer. He looked away from me and tapped the knife blade on the rough bark below his carving. Hey, what's wrong? I said. Shouldn't we be getting back to the others? Something caught my eye. Oh, thank you, Jonathan, for the hydrate. Eddie tapped the tree trunk rapidly with a knife blade. Oh, wait, hold on. A rabbit, a scrawny rabbit, standing still, as a statue on its hind legs, ears straight up, tiny dark eyes locked on us. Eddie tapped the tree trunk rapidly with the knife blade. Weird, he muttered. He jabbed the blade into the soft bark. Then he slid one hand to the other side of the trunk. I saw a dark hole there. A hole in the trunk nearly as big as a soccer ball. Whoa, this tree is hollow, Eddie said, his face twisted in surprise. Hollow? Really? He nodded and shoved his hand into the hole. Hey, how weird is this? Emmy, there's something in here. I stood up beside him. Inside the tree trunk? What is it? He put his arm back, jerked it hard a few times, trying to free whatever was gripped in his hand, struggling to pry it from the opening. Finally, he gave a hard tug and staggered back. I stared at the leather briefcase in his hand. Eddie raised it into the light. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't believe this, he said. What is this thing doing here? Oh my god, there's like treasure. That's what's happening. Alright, guys. Where's she going to end it? Okay, alright guys, I'm actually going to end this lovely stream. We are going to raid someone, but before I do, I want to say thank you again for joining me tonight on this comfy stream. I hope you enjoyed my lovely reading. Let me see who to raid. La la la. But I hope you guys enjoyed your lovely time with me, because I know I did. Let's see who is doing some ASMR. Let's do Chibi, I guess. Yeah. Let me see. Alright. Let's give it to a lovely friend, Chibeans. It seems like they're doing some ASMR as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy your lovely night, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow, actually. Good night, sweet dreams, buenas noches, buenas noches. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.